everyone, I'm Evangeline right here at eTrailer, and today we have John who
Howdy.
brought in his 4Runner and his trailer here today because we're taking a look at all the different locks for your trailer. Now, I know that you're looking into all the different things to add to it. So for everyone else that has a similar setup, and if they need locks, I'd love if you could walk me through your purchasing process. What are you looking for? What's really going to be helpful for you?
Oh, for sure. With these, I got this military trailer just because the clevis hook makes it where I can go a little bit off-road whenever I'm on the farm and I'm using it for different stuff. We have a couple other ones that have this kind of setup with the Lunette Ring that we use for dump trailers and all that. So for the most part, we have that setup that we're using in farm equipment and pulling around stuff in kind of uneven terrain. So having something that can lock up if I happen to just be dropping it off. Me and my wife are going to be using it more for driftwood collection, and then if we have to run stuff up and down from expos, but also if we need to use it on the farm. So having something that just covers it up, especially with like the different locks that you have set up here, having a little bit extra security is always useful.
Awesome. I mean, the point of a lock is to make sure that your trailer is safe wherever you bring it. So we have some different options here, and they have some variety in how they work and what they're helpful for. So I have 4 locks, and we're going to kind of separate them into 2 different categories. The first category is you need to bring your own padlock. And then the second category is they come with their own lock. So we have Trimax and we have AMPLock on one side, and then we have our 2 other locks here. One is already secured to the trailer. So when you have to bring your own padlock, the concept is you just bring this over your lunette ring, fit both pieces around, and then fit your lock into place, and then grab your keys and go. So this is helpful if you already have your own padlock. Since it's not included, it's something you have to think about before continuing on. And then the other version has the same concept, but it already has its own keys in there. So looking at the different options, which one would work best for you, John?
Just for my use case, I probably like the one that already has it built in and it has it there. With these, I mean, we always have an extra set of locks on the farm that I can use, so that's not as much of a big problem. Maybe knowing that I have it with me in my 4Runner, especially if we go on like a family trip or something, and I want to make sure that I can lock it up if we have to leave it one area, because we plan on adding some overlanding stuff to this. But with that, having it all built in is pretty great. I will say also with how it's dangling down there, if it was the use case of using it as a lock, I'd be worried about somebody being able to come up and just easily snip that with the right size tool. But I feel like it's going to be a little bit harder whenever it's flatter, like some of the ones that have it built in.
Great, so based off of what you said, how about try this one out and
sure.
see how that one works out for you?
Feels pretty sturdy overall, I like that. Oh yeah, I definitely do like that, and it kind of fits the color scheme overall. I'm fine with locks breaking the color look to it, but if it's already in this like yellow color and I've got the tan for the military trailer, it looks pretty good on there.
Yeah. Now you will notice there is a little bit of play there, and that's because there are lunette rings in different interior dimension sizes. So it really also depends on what size of a trailer you have to make sure you get the lock that matches and fits it. Because if you get something that's too small, well, it's just gonna pop right through. By the way, here at eTrailer, we do have a fit guide where you put your different specs of your trailer. We have different categories that you can go through to make sure you get the actual lock that fits you. And if at any point you're not sure how to measure for it or what to measure for to make sure you do have the right fit, well, feel free to give us a call at any point and we'll help you get the right fit for you. And on that note, it seems like we found the right fit for you and your trailer. Now, all of these locks are gonna do the job. They're gonna secure the trailer, keep things locked, keep things protected, but it really is a matter of like the right fit for your specific adventures. With all the different places you go to and all the things you use your trailer for, it's really important to find the right way to secure it so that no one goes off and away with your trailer. That would be a sad day. You have any questions or anything like you really had in mind for others that might be looking for locks for their trailers?
Yeah, overall, I think that this is going to be a great way to protect my Lunette ring. It fits well, and just the fact that these are the small little keys, whenever I need to take it off, I can put it in a small little container. Whenever it comes to stuff to keep in mind, really, like you said, it just depends on the size of the Lunette ring you've got and then what else you're hooking up to. It is sometimes tough to tell, especially if you don't already have that info on, but it's good that eTrailer at least can help with that and figure out what's best for you.
All right, well, I'm excited to see all the cool adventures you get up to, John, with your trailer. I know you're setting this all up for all kinds of overlanding and adventure activities, so thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, no problem.